guys, it's Paul again for Test Drive PH. So looky here, it's almost at the end of the day. But what we have here is the Honda HR-V, the RS variant. And of course on this video, I'm gonna give you a tour of the exterior, the interior, and I'm gonna be spending the next few days driving this 5-seater crossover. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let's start with the video.
First off, the Honda HR-V, which actually stands for High Rider Revolutionary Vehicle, is a 5-seater subcompact SUV. Now in its third generation, the Honda HR-V is offered in 3 trim levels with pricing starting from $1,389,000 for the S variant, and this RS Turbo CVT variant topping up at $1,739,000. Key features of this RS Turbo CVT variant include a VTEC turbo engine that produces 177 PS and 240 Nm of torque. Fuel consumption rating is at 10 km per liter at the city and up to 24 km per liter in the highway. You got 18-inch wheels, power adjustable seats, Honda Lane Watch, dual zone climate control, a unique RS exterior with things like this unique grille and black exterior accessories.
Okay, let's start with a tour of this Honda HR-V RS. So first off, this color is called Ignite Red Metallic. This is my favorite color for sure of the Honda HR-V, the RS variants of course. So una, you have this very nice unique pattern dito sa grille. Tapos, of course, you have your daytime running lamps. Ang ganda niyan sa gabi, automatically adjust. For example, pagpapasok sa tunnel, nag-on siya mag-isa. And then, you of course have this blackout bits everywhere in the car. So, okay yung combination ng red and black.
Other colors that are available for the RS variant are Crystal Black Pearl. You have a premium opal white silver pearl as well. Plus, if you want to spice up your Honda HR-V, you can do so by adding in accessories such as this visor and cargo tray.
When it comes to the silhouette ng car, it actually sits fairly low. It's not very high, so it's more on the sporty side of things, and that really helps with handling, which we'll talk about later. Let's go to the back here. Sa back, you have dual exhaust tips there. You have 2 exhaust tips. You have this blacked out tail lamps. Looks very nice when it's turned on at night.
Now, one of our favorite features of the Honda HR-V is of course its practicality, with the inclusion of the Honda ULT seats, or more commonly called Honda Magic Seats.
Okay, first thing we're gonna put in is this bike. By itself is already a difficult thing for a lot of crossovers because there's simply not enough room. The headroom, especially for road bike, maybe even worse, like a mountain bike. But we're gonna try it anyway. So here we go. Easy. That was pretty easy. It was so easy, way easy because of the seats being flat, and then all this other stuff. Oh, would you look at here? I apologize, I'm not actually the best organizer when it comes to luggage, but if you take a look, if you're just gonna basically just throw stuff into the HR-V, you won't have any trouble because look at that. That is really nice. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I have tested a couple of Chinese cars. I own a different Chinese car, and no, I wasn't able to do this. No. Hindi umabot dun sa gulong, unfortunately. I'm sad to say, but for this HR-V, look at that. For the idiot proof, for the not so organized man, and you just want to throw stuff into your car, the HR-V does a very good job. So I can see here we have this tall box, and we even have a plant. And the great thing is, you still have plenty of room for 2, maybe 1 adult and maybe 1 child. So That's great for practicality.
Now, if it's people you want to carry, you'll be very happy that the Honda HR-V can comfortably carry 2 adults at the back. However, because of the design of the middle seat, you might only be able to sit a small child.
The nice thing is you have separate air vents on the center console here. Of course, you have your USB ports. You have 2 of them. You have your center armrest, headroom. Maybe if you're quite tall, I guess if you're, let's say, 5'10", maybe 6 feet, this might be an issue. I'm only about 5'6", and I think the room is pretty good if it's just 4 adults and again just 1 child. The window size is pretty small. You have a lot of piano black accents here. Very nice speaker there.
Okay guys, let me give you a quick point of view tour of this Honda HR-V. So, adjustment for the steering wheel is not a problem because you can adjust this forward and back, up and down. These are your audio controls here, your voice control, your phone controls. Your ADAS system is here, which we'll talk about later on. The size of this steering wheel is very nice, just right. Your door controls are here. This is an interesting feature of this Honda HR-V is this is where your aircon vent controls are located. There are your 2 USB ports there. You have your 12-volt socket there. Of course, you have your 2 cup holders here. This is your drive mode, hill descent control, your electric parking brake. This is your CVT, of course. Here's the very clicky aircon vents here. The Honda HR-V also has an 8-inch touchscreen display audio. This has wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay with 8 speakers for the RS variant. The 7-inch instrument cluster has a digital gauge on the left, while an analog dial on the right. The Honda HR-V has 3 driving modes, namely Eco, Normal, and Sport. Got a rear view camera. Finally, all Honda HR-V variants come with Honda Sensing, which is of course Honda's safety and driver aid system that has collision mitigation, lead car departure, lane keep assist, road departure mitigation and lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control with low speed follow, and auto high beam. Okay, we're here at the driving section of the review of this Honda HR-V. So let me talk about the things that I like about this HR-V. First is the engine. I think with that bigger engine versus, for example, the base variant, with this V variant and this top of the line RS variant, makes a huge difference. Driving this car, so much fun. I'm actually very happy that I finally get to drive decently powered Honda. Another thing that I like about this Honda is the ride. The ride is very good. It's very comfortable, but it doesn't sacrifice, handling. This handles really well. I love the way it drives. It turns on a dime. It doesn't have a lot of body roll. Although this does have, like a lot of Hondas these days, is there's a little bit of tire noise or road noise. It's not as bad as, for example, the BR-V, but it's there. But it's definitely improved from the other Honda variants or Honda cars. Another is the seats here is very comfortable. Don't have any issues with that. It's nice to have electronic controls on the driver's side here. Although for this price, it would have been nice if the passengers would have had some sort of electronic controls. Of course, the driving position is perfect. No problems there. It is a Honda after all. I think one thing to note is the size of the tank here. It's only about 40 liters, so That's a little bit small. I wish it would have been like maybe 50 or 50 liters at least. Fuel economy is very good. The Android Auto, the infotainment, not the best, but it works. It'll do. Then let me talk about the things that I don't like. I think for the price, it's very steep. At 1,739,000, that is a really big ask. That's a really high price because at that price, you're competing with, for example, a lot of the hybrids, maybe even the full electric cars, which are more better equipped, way better equipped than this. There's a lot of features that are missing as well. Although one thing that a lot of those systems don't have is really the Honda sensing. I've tried that in two cars already, and they've been worth the upgrade for sure. So yun, medyo mahal siya. Yun lang talaga. So there you have it, guys, a review of this Honda HR-V RS. So what do you think about it? I think if you're looking for more value, there's probably other cars who will give you more bang for your buck. But as a car, the Honda HR-V RS is a great car to drive. It's very practical. For a small family, I think it's just right. It's also very frugal. It's got good mileage. But for me, if you're willing to put up with the price of 1.7 million, of more than 1.7 million, I think you'll be very happy with your purchase if you're gonna go with a HR-V RS. So that's it for me. This has been Paul for Test Drive PH. So make sure that you visit our website at testdrive.com.ph. Follow us on social media at Test Drive PH as well. Thank you so much to Honda Philippines for providing this car once again. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.